Well, hello guys, and welcome to an Infinitrain review. If you don't know anything about the show, it's created by Owen Dennis, who worked on Regular Show. He was a writer and a storyboarder. And now he's creating his own show called Infinity Train. And currently, it's not in development yet, I don't think, but its pilot has been made. It just aired on Cartoon Network yesterday at 4 a.m. local time, so luckily I don't go to bed until 4, so I was up to see it. But yeah, I thought, I kind of want to show this show support, so I'll watch it then and make this review, hopefully to spread the word if you don't know about it. If you haven't seen this show or don't know anything about it, definitely stop watching this video, go check it out, and then show your support in whichever means you can think of. It's worth checking out the show anyways, because this is great. This has so much potential. I cannot wait to see where it goes. And I really do hope it gets greenlit by Cartoon Network. I really do. And it's not that long either. It's like 8 minutes. This review will probably end up being longer than that. But let's just get right into it. So the episode starts off, right? We see this train going by, and we see Tulip. She's your typical girl, bookworm, right? We've kind of seen this before. She is a little selfish, which isn't rare either, but it's interesting, right? And she's got this number on her hand. We don't know what the number means. We don't know anything. She's been stuck on this train for about a week, and she's just trying to figure it out, what the number means, how to get home. She's also accompanied by this little robot named One, who is actually two robots, right? It's like a ball that can split in half, and each side has like a personality. One's extremely happy, right? The optimist, and the other one is like extremely depressed, the pessimist. Okay, it works. They're in this room, right? They have to do this little puzzle. We get quickly introduced to the characters and what their personalities are like. So yeah, right on, just it. In and out, and we know at least the basics for all the characters' personalities. They head to the next car, which is a fart car, right? It's just a car filled with farts. So yeah, this show does have a pretty good sense of humor. A lot of the jokes really do work. And then they go from the fart car to the next car, which is Corgiopolis. It's basically a realm filled with nothing but corgis. And I want to talk about the art here because we get a lot of shots of this land, right? We get to see their acropolises, their rivers, their mountains, and all that. And it does look aesthetically pleasing. It's nothing amazing. It's simple, but yet it really does its job, right? It gets everything it needs to across. Of course, this is just a pilot, so the final product will probably look a little different. Probably keep the same general theme. Again, only time will tell, assuming it does get fully greenlit, which I really hope it does. But yeah, we get to meet the Corgi King, Atticus, who, it's right, the land's filled with corgis, they're all adorable. And we learn that the Corgi land is being attacked by this monster, right? It's this darkness, their river keeps flooding and destroying their belly-scratching machines. It's a land ruled by sentient dogs. Again, I think I've seen this somewheres before, but it's really funny here. I like how all their doors are like the doggy doors, and how she's opening the door and it won't go outside once the monster's gone away. It's cute little details like that really shows a lot of the charm that this show has. So she ends up taking Atticus across the river because he can't swim across even though it's only like 2 feet deep. We also get as she's holding the corgi, it's like squirming around in her arms. It's cute. The comedy works, right? It has a charm to it. Once they get across the other river, we hear a little bit of the music. Again, it's a track that I feel like I've heard before or something similar, but it still works. This show has a lot of pieces that I've seen in different places in the past, but yet I've never seen them quite like this. Like even the whole infinite train element. I think there was an episode of Adventure Time where Finn just went around like a dungeon train and that was infinite. So these are all pieces I've seen before, but they all just work here. They all just work together in tangent. It's well done, right? It's clearly got the effort behind it that it needs. They get to the other side of the river, find that the dark monster was actually just a spider on a lamp, right? And it was casting a shadow because the entire time they're still in a train car. Atticus gives Tulip a little pep speech, right? About how, oh, you can't give up. You need to find your spark of hope. And it really quickly making Tulip likable. She goes out, she's all depressed that, oh, all she wants to do is go home. In which it's making her likable and then relatable. It's a little small scene, but it does a lot and it works. And then they keep going on and get closer to the door and find this monster that's just like, it has this mask, flaming eyes, and just all these metal tentacles. It's a cool design. It really is. She eventually hits it with the door and its face flies open to reveal a flame. It puts the mask back on, runs away, and then as she looks at the number on her hand, it starts going down.
The number's going down! The number's going down!
And that's where it ends. The number's going down and she's found her spark. I want more. I want to know where this goes from here. It's done all it needs to get me invested. I want more. So yeah, I do hope this show gets the support it needs. It gets greenlit. It does suck that it aired at I know it was 6 a.m. in some places, but it does suck that it aired that early, but I hope people still were up to watch it and that it is going to get the support it needs. The fact that they even showed it on Cartoon Network is, I think, is a big step in the right direction, but only time will tell. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Definitely go check it out if you haven't already. And until next time, peace.